A teenager who is slowly turning his life around, and I'm damn proud of him. Hey, you're tuned in to David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online video community where every Monday through Friday you get a video to inspire, make you think a little deeper, take notes, don't trust your brain, take notes and do one thing today you'd rather not do, just like this teenager, okay? So, gosh, I don't know how long it was, maybe a year ago I first met this young man, excuse me, and I could tell right away he was smarter than hell. You ever meet like kids, you know, I think he was 14 at the time or something like that, maybe a year and a half ago I met him, and right away you could tell he was underperforming in school, underperforming in life, but smart as hell. So I worked with him for a short period of time, and then he had decided that he had gotten everything he could, and so he went on with his life. And then over the next year or so, he fell into some traps and problems that all teenagers do, or a lot of teenagers do. Not only was he underperforming in school, but he got involved with alcohol, and then he got involved with drugs, and then finally he got in trouble with the law. And so when he was brought back into the office the very first day, and this is not abnormal, by the way, he was just really angry. He didn't need a counselor. He didn't need to be back in my office. He didn't need any help at all. He made one mistake, big deal, and he's going to move on, right? So I let him vent. We worked together with teenagers for only 30 minutes, and for 25 minutes, he let it rip. And at the end of it, I didn't say a thing, and other than, is there anything else you'd like to share with me? And he looked up and he said, I guess I really needed to express my emotions. And I said, well, I'm glad you could with me. I'm glad you feel safe enough. And the session was over. Over the next several weeks, he kept coming back in, and he was really falling behind in his grades, really falling behind. And then he stopped going to most of his classes, stopped doing homework, which of course exacerbated the problem. And then he came in and we talked every week, and I just continued to share with him that I believed in him. He was smart as shit. He just had to get his act together and do what he didn't want to do, right? And then gradually it started to sink in. And I had him texting me every night how much homework he did. He'd miss some nights. Other nights he'd text me and say, I'm not doing anything. Other nights he'd text. And finally we saw this breakthrough where he started going back to classes. He started doing more and more homework. And I got one of the most amazing phone calls ever from his mom. The assistant principal at the school had just called her and said, I don't know what your son is doing, but he's totally turned it around. And I had a long meeting with all the teachers, and it looks like just about everyone is going to pass him for this semester because of his intense effort at the end of the year. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just awesome? Is there something that you need to start putting intense effort into, just like this teenager? Is there something that you've been denying, delaying, procrastinating that you don't want to work on? Do you want to get the accolades from within, that you're a powerful person and smart as hell? Those accolades from within don't come from your thought process. They come from what you're willing to do that you'd rather not. Write that down. That's how self-esteem is built. That's how self-confidence is built, by doing things we'd rather not, until they just become a part of who we are. That's what I want for you. Don't forget to let your friends and family know that we are on the air for them as well. Get them to join the Daily Boost, incredibly inexpensive, at talkdavid.com. You only have to be 10% ready to change. And as you're watching these videos, if you say, damn it all, you're not living to your potential, all you need to say is, I'm 10% ready. Email me at talkdavid.com. We take 2 or 3 new clients on a good week. As clients end their work, we have space for 2 or 3 new clients on a good week. Email me at talkdavid.com. Just in the email, say I'm 10% ready to change. You don't have to be 100% ready. I'll do the rest, and you will rock. Have a beautiful day.